Special edition of PFTPM, getting you ready for the 2020 draft. And one of the guys who will be participating in the NFL draft from home, like everybody else, except the folks who are going to be at ESPN Studios in Bristol, Connecticut. It's Raekwon Davis, Alabama defensive tackle. Raekwon, how are you, pal?
I'm good. I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing great, and, you know, we're all dealing with this upside-down crazy world. And I think back to the scouting combine, and we saw you there in the room where we were broadcasting. We were hoping to talk to you there. The world has dramatically changed. Right when you were on the brink of pro day workouts, private workouts, visits to team facilities, how did you personally deal with everything that you thought your life was going to be over the next 2 months completely changing?
Right now it's out of everybody's control. It's just just still just trying to just stay healthy and just stay home, stay out the way.
Were you planning to spend most of your time at a training facility like in Florida or somewhere else, and then you just had to come back to Mississippi? How did that play out for you?
Yes, sir. I was in Cali training for the combine. And, after the combine, I was gonna go back to Cali and continue training. And they told us we had to leave Cali, so I just came back to Mississippi.
What do you do now to stay in shape when you're back home? And, you know, different guys have different stuff at home that they can work with, things they can do, and also you got to find the motivation when you're at home, which is always hard for me to do. How have you managed to stay in shape during this?
Just doing cardio, and I just go to my coach's house. He got like a gym in his basement, and I do some things there. But I just do a lot of cardio, a lot of core work, and I just lift weights at my coach's house. That's it.
One of the big changes in this whole process is talking to teams like this through FaceTime. And I saw part of your interview with the Cowboys with Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, and you gave them all a good laugh when you mentioned that the one guy you bring with you from Alabama was Nick Saban. I thought that was great. From your perspective, well, how weird is it to be talking into your phone to guys like Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones who have been such a key part of the league for so many years?
I mean, it was crazy. I mean, it was just great just to get that experience, just to talk to them, just to be there on the FaceTime with them. But yeah, we definitely had like a little funny moment, and it was funny because they asked me who I bring. I told them Coach Saban. They thought it was funny. So,
yeah, Jerry said you can't bring him. We got a coach. Now they didn't
yeah,
play
we
this
got a
part
coach.
of it. Yeah. I didn't see how it went from there. Did they ever push you on which player you would bring?
Yeah, that was the question. They wanted to know what player I would take to the NFL with me. I couldn't answer it because like I would want to take the whole team, so I had to answer the question. So I told him Nick Saban.
So you were able to get them off of it altogether. They never came back around and asked you for the name of a player?
Nah, nah, they didn't.
All right, so I'm asking you now. Give me the name of one guy that you would bring with you.
One guy. I'll bring Cedric.
Why is that?
Coach Saban assistant. Coach Saban assistant.
There we go. All right. Okay.
He's great. He's great at what he do, and he motivated us on the sideline. So I bring him.
Let me ask this from a player's perspective. Who's the biggest badass that you ever played with who was a member of the Alabama program during the entire time you were there? The one guy you just don't want to mess with.
Nick Saban.
I believe that.
That's real. That's real.
They say that he's funny. What about him? But what have you seen that made you conclude that he's funny at times?
Just the things he do, like when we at practice. I can't say on here, but it just know they funny.
We can bleep it out. You can say it.
They funny. No. I ain't said it on here. No.
We're not gonna send it. We're not gonna send it to any teams.
No, he just be like, bring it today, or get your A whip all day. That's what he do.
But He is so intense, though. I interviewed him years ago, and he's very calm up above the table, but under the table, his legs going 1,000 miles an hour. And he's always got that kind of intensity to his personality. And I'm sure at some point you got on the wrong side of Nick Saban. I think everybody does at some point. Is there a time that stands out for you that you got him really upset? What was it, if that happened, that caused him to get upset?
He don't like talking to the other side of the ball, like the offense. So one day, like I was doing a lot of talking to like our offense is talking trash, and he'll kick you out of practice till you get out.
Wow.
He'll kick you out. Yeah.
Was that the only time? Did you learn your lesson after just one experience like that?
Yeah. That was about it. I was young.
Hey, one thing I do before these interviews, I take a look at the Twitter page, and I noticed you have a pinned tweet that's over 3 years old. I'm going to do everything they said I wouldn't do. And, I mean, it's been there since November 23, 2016. So it seems like that's something that still motivates you today. What causes you to say that? What caused you to make that kind of like your bedrock principle that everyone sees when they visit your Twitter page?
I just got a lot of people, I got a lot of people to prove wrong. I got a lot of people that back then was down me to even like graduate, get through college. Now we talking about NFL with me, so it's crazy. But I just put it right there just to keep me motivated, just keep my mind on it, you know. But yeah, that's why I love that though.
Who is it that you wanted to prove wrong the most?
Everybody. I mean, just everybody that had like a bad thought about me and just any type of way. Is there for them, so you can see it.
But why do you think they felt that way? What was going on? I mean, it's 3.5 years ago. You've grown a lot since then. But what was happening that was causing people to have the wrong idea and doubt you?
I don't know. It just, I mean, people have their own, opinion about you. You know, and I mean, I don't know. It's just something I wanted to stand out right there, and something I want to look at just to keep me motivated.
So you've had the ability to talk to as many teams as want to talk to you. One of the rules that they've put in place, since they can't bring guys in, every team can talk to every prospect. They can talk to them up to 3 times a week for an hour at a time. Who have you heard from the most over the past month or so?
Oh man, it's been a lot of teams. A lot of teams like 49ers, Packers, Miami Dolphins, Ravens, the Eagles. It's been so many teams. But,
who have you heard?
What'd you say?
Since they can call you 3 times a week, is there a team that you've been hearing from over and over and over again? Not just, hey, let's have a quick conversation, but let's talk, on a regular basis between now and the draft. Any teams that have been in regular contact with you?
Oh yeah, like names, the ones I just named, yeah.
So it's been more than just one phone call. Hi, hello, how are you? It's been regular contact with those teams.
Yes, sir.
Who were you a fan of growing up? Both player and team. Who's the player you looked up to, and who's the team that you rooted for?
I didn't watch that much like football growing up, but when I got to Alabama, my favorite person to watch was Dalvin Thompson.
Who's that now?
Dalvin Thompson from the New York Jets.
I see.
Giants. Yeah, Giants.
I see that you wear number 99. What brought you to wear number 99? What inspired you to do that?
It's just been my football number since high school.
Was there? I mean, is it just the number? Is it the number they gave you, or did you want to wear number 99 because of Warren Sapp or anyone else?
No, I just wanted 99.
When did you know in your own heart that you had what it takes to make it to the NFL? What was there a moment on the practice field, a moment in a game, just one day you woke up and you just felt different? What was it that made you believe you can do it?
Because I just had a high motor. I just love working, and I love football. So when I put all that together, and when you got the passion for it, it's all there right there. So
what's the best thing what's the best thing Raekwon Davis does on a football field? The number one best thing?
Stop the run.
And what's your approach to stopping the run? What do you do? Is it all? I mean, do you have a plan for it? Is it instinctive? When you know that ball is going to be handed off to a running back, what is it that you do that allows you to excel at that task?
No, I just read my keys. Just look at my formations. Look at the guy I'm on, and I just read a lot of stuff around me. I just go off that right there.
Give me something that you know you're going to have to improve at to be as good as you can be in the NFL.
I mean, I do a pretty good job collapsing the pocket. It's just it's like being double teamed on a pass person, trying to get around guys.
Does it frustrate you when you get double teamed, or do you know that you're helping the team, even though you're not going to get the sack because they're doing everything they can to keep you away from the quarterback, that one of your other guys is more likely to get it? Do you get any relief in that? Does it make you feel good at all if someone else gets the sack, or does it piss you off that you're not the one who's getting to the quarterback?
No, I just look at it as like helping the team, because I know if I'm getting double, I know somebody's free, and I just look at it as I'm helping. It don't matter.
All right, so draft night's coming up next Thursday. You're going to be one of the guys who's participating from home. What's your plan? Where are you going to be, and who's going to be with you?
I'll be with a couple of my family members, and I'm going to be in Alabama.
Now, do you are you gonna put on the suit like you'd put on for the draft itself? You got the clothes picked out as if you were going to be there to see the commissioner in person, or you're just going to be casual?
Just casual.
You got all the equipment. They're sending cameras out. They're going to have everything set up. I mean, it sounds like it's going to get complicated. Do you have everything you need to basically plug into the NFL and have the camera on throughout the draft until your name's picked?
Yeah, I'm gonna set my camera up and stuff. Yeah, I do.
Do you have a sense of what your ceiling and your floor may be for the draft? I mean, most guys have that idea of when that range is going to be, when they can expect their name to be called. Do you have a sense, high and low, when you can expect to get a phone call?
No, I don't right now. No.
Who's the guy that you've seen during your time playing football that you may not want to see again at the NFL level? Is there a guy out there that just really stood out to you as a guy that you just had a hard time getting past, or there was a level of physicality there that you just as soon deal with other players instead of him? Is there just one name out there that's lurking in the NFL that you saw when you were playing in the SEC?
No, sir.
Are you the guy that they're not going to want to mess with? Is that why?
Yeah, probably so.
One of your teammates, Tua Tagovailoa, has been the subject of a lot of conversation about his future. If I was an NFL team and I was asking you, what does Tua bring to the table, and should I put my quarterback position in his hands, what would you say?
I'd be like, yeah, he's a leader. Uplifts the team through situations. He's just a leader.
Well, hey, Raekwon, I wish you all the best moving forward. I congratulate you on proving all the people wrong who were doubting you back in November of 2016, and I look forward to seeing what you do at the NFL level. Good luck moving forward. Congratulations on everything you've done, and I hope to talk to you once we know what team you're on.
All right, thank you.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.